there's the Washington Monument, which could only mean one thing. We're here live in Washington, D.C. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond was to get better, to come back with a vengeance. I didn't like that people saw weakness. I had to answer that, and it fueled me. I wanted to come back and be myself again. Brian?
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. So, the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's MP in at the point. And for the Wizards, Beal the off guard with Avdia at the 3. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Neto in at the 1 spot. And the season's taken some interesting twists so far, Brent. But this is the time on the calendar when things really start to get interesting in the NBA.
Yeah, you can start to look, BA, sometimes at your schedule and a chunk of games. Maybe you have a homestand of 4 or 5 or a road trip where you could actually win 3 or 4 games on the road to come back and take advantage of your playoff position.
Now here's Leonard to the inside. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Neto. Back to Avdia. Outside Porzingis. That three's off the mark. Now here's MP. His last outing he had 20. Zubac passes to George. MP outside. It's stolen by Kuzma. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Beal from outside. Leonard pulls down the board.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
You feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Back to MP. Leonard passes to Zubac. Here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. With the second effort. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the foul called on the Washington Wizards.
Ivica Zubac taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Zubac. You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Brent.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
And Zubac drops them both. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Tries it from 16. The shot's good.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
George outside.
Washington foul. Raul Neto. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the Wizards. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
For Washington, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 11 feet out. Beal, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And he gets that one.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Beal. Boy, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Avdia. Shoots over Zubac. They get it again. Avdia, good.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
The Clippers in the lead. Now here's George. He buries it from three.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And the Wizards call time here. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
Big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Bryant comes in for Kuzma. Hachimura's checked in for Avdia. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Neto. Now here's Bryant, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Beal gets the bucket.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside. What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth, not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. Hachimura outside. Back to Beal. He takes it in. And then Beal with the dunk.
The defender did what he could, but Beal read it perfectly and made something happen.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Gafford. And MP throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Wizards have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Some room here for Beal. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Beal's got 8 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Beal, coming off a 28-point game against Boston.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards.
What's up?
Bradley Beal. 1 shot.
Substitution here for Washington. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Gafford. Kuzma comes in for Bryant. Avdia, he's checked in for Hachimura. And Neto is subbed in for Beal. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
And so in the game for the Clippers, George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's MP in at point guard.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He scored 20 points, and his aggressive approach got him to the line a number of times. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
And he drops the first.
Well, the talent for Porzingis is off the charts, and the 7'3" Latvian has some incredible post moves, a lethal jumper. Just keep pushing his talent envelope.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And the basket by MP.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Neto. The shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. Pass to Leonard. Counted. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Very easily could have been an and one there. Leonard takes the contact and still maintains the focus to make the score.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 1:10 left to play in the half. And there it is for him. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Washington has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Down low. Puts it up from 12. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
MP. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
15 foul. At the line for the Clippers, 2 shots.
Free throw good. MP. The Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Coffee. He's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for MP. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. Inside, here's Kuzma, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man. Not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Beal's shot is good.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
On the wing, MP, pounded by Beal. MP outside. Back to Leonard. They swipe it. 1 second left. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Beal the off guard with Avdia at the 3. Kristaps
foul.
Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Neto in at the point guard position. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with.
At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Beal.
The offensive game of Bradley Beal is incredible. He scored more than 30 per game over a season, a player you can build your team around for sure.
And Beal drops them both. Now MP. To the paint. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And Washington has possession, following the score by the Clippers. Beal with it. He's got 15. And there's the drive. And then Beal with the dunks.
Woo! Decisive drive and finish right there. Beal sees everything out there so quickly. I love it.
Pass to MP. 19-footer. And Porzingis with the block. Here's Neto. George defending. Kuzma. That's good. Kuzma's got 8 points.
Strong finish for Kuzma. He knows when to get aggressive and fights his way to the basket.
George finds MP. Good on the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
So for the Wizards, Gafford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Bryant comes in for Kuzma. And Hachimura has subbed in for Avdia. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Shoots from the right block. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Neto, covered by MP. Pass to Gafford. And here's Bryant. Picked blocked it. Kennard on the wing, hounded by Beal. Back to Kennard. Three-pointer off the mark. And for Washington, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Neto. That one no good. Good D by MP. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Back to Powell. Kicks it out to MP. Right wing. Powell outside. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
The third quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Hachimura. And it's MP with a rebound.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. Blocked! Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. And the Wizards going the other way now.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Hachimura. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Norman Powell. That's his first personal foul.
Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Batum. Coffey, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Mann in for MP.
Clippers substitution.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Gafford. And Kuzma's subbed in for Avdia. Pass to Neto. Over Zubats. And another miss by Washington.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's MP in at the 1. And the shot's good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Neto. He's guarded by Zubats. Outside Porzingis. Nails it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
MP. And that one's good.
Assist goes to.
And the Clippers lead by 4.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Porzingis misses. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Back to MP. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's his second.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
And the free throw, no good. For Washington, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Back to Beal.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
The shot comes out, and the Clippers will come the other way. To the middle. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
This from
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Neto. Second shot opportunity. Oh, MP with a block. Leonard up top. It's George on the wing. Misses the 3. Washington trailing. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis showing you what he can do if he gets that close. The big man up big time.
Oh, man.
Oh!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Beal against George. Beal's shot is off.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
MP, the pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Here's MP. And Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Washington ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And the Wizards call time here.
Wizards timeout.
They're down by 8. 30 seconds left in the 4th. Your thoughts, guys?
It's gonna be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then immediately foul.
On the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
I don't think you can understate how important his performance has been. Passing like a point guard, keeping the defense on their toes all game. And I just love how he takes pride in that part of his game. And he can be very, very proud of his performance tonight.
Man, if only he could play this well every night. This hometown crowd was not prepared for him to just go off like he did in this one. Here's Neto. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish
Neto.
play.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And so here are the Clippers.
Wizards foul.
And they go to the intentional
Bradley
foul.
Beal. That's his 1st personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Paul George. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Just 1 year in college for Paul George, and then made the transition to the NBA, and all the talk was about what it is we're seeing now. A very capable two-way player and all-star caliber talent.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you got to hit your free throws.
Washington calls timeout. They're down by 7. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Clippers substitution.
And here's Smith. And here's Kispert from the arc. Covington grabs the board. Here's Mann. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.